H's. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Amity.
I'm the United States champion, Morrow.
It's Sunday night, and you know what that means. We're back at it again with
Back
another
at it
banger
again.
video.
We got our mans in the middle. Money making Jay. I just put the money to the side so they can't see the money. You know, but yeah,
we speaking of money, you just thought you was Mayweather.
I'm on the channel with the mirror on. I ain't trying to be showing off or nothing like that. But yeah, man, today we got
but you been flexing though.
Today we got a special video, man. So y'all, if y'all been watching our channel, y'all know we always talking about Cody Rhodes. We've been talking about Cody Rhodes since the Royal Rumble.
Before the Royal Rumble too.
Since he came back from last year's WrestleMania.
And all we've been talking about is, what if he win the undisputed title of WrestleMania? What if he beat Roman Reigns? But what if he lose the championship to Roman Reigns?
We're gonna hop into that possible parallel universe of what if.
So hold on real quick. So we did our predictions on Cody. Not our predictions. We booked Cody's return up into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Bro was the only person that had Cody losing.
Yeah.
All right, you did.
I did. Now I had, cause like y'all heard it. My theory, no pun intended. I had Theory cashing in after, but he's no longer Money in the Bank. So that's out the window. That part of it, the cashing in. But Cody, I just feel like, and then like there's been rumored around that Roman Reigns is like after WrestleMania he gonna be closing in on 1,000 days as the champion.
He'll be pushing 900.
Yeah, he already passed 900.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, 915 days.
Oh, okay, all right.
So if you have him hold the title this long, do you want him to?
So that means he
get to 1,000
3
days?
more. So 3 more months, basically 3 more months.
Like, would you? Me personally, I like. Okay, so if Cody lose, obviously I feel like he's still gonna be in the picture. But it's like, what do we really? Do he get a rematch at Backlash, or is it just like? I never really put too much thought into Cody losing because I'm so on him winning. It's like I don't know, man. But
I have a standpoint on it where I view like I wouldn't mind like in a way I wouldn't mind seeing him retain because I mean records are made to be broken. We all accept that. I mean the New Day it was New Day, now it's the Usos are the longest reigning tag champs. So all these, specifically for the world title, all these reigns that lasted over 1,000 days, 900 days, are held by the greats like Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, like all of these guys. But I feel like it's time for a change, for a new record to be placed. Now in my heart, I do want Cody to win, but that's in my heart. But there is a point where it's like if Roman retains, yeah, Cody will still be in the picture. I still see him coming back against Roman, and maybe down the line it could happen. Maybe they'd view Cody shouldn't be the one to dethrone him with Sami Zayn's popularity. They might go the route with Sami Zayn. They might put both of them together in a match with Roman, and then Cody wins at that point sometime down the line. Right. We don't know.
Yeah, man. So what you think about? Cause you a big advocate for Cody Rhodes since he came back. You've been on the bandwagon.
Yeah, man.
Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. So
yeah, I know, man. I'll be running with Cody in the game and stuff, like all type of stuff. I think this though.
So
right?
it's like if he lose, how you like you been saying, if he lose, you done with it. Like if he don't win the title, you don't want to see Roman retain.
All right, so look, I've been invested in the Roman Reigns storyline since the beginning. I told y'all the Roman Reigns storyline is one of the greatest 3-year storylines. I mean, has there ever really been a 3-year storyline like this?
Not really. No.
And I've been invested the whole time because they've been adding different layers to it. Like y'all, you've been kind of done with the tribal chief for a little minute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it. Like I'm a fan,
but I'm still like completely invested though.
I'm not completely invested though, but I'm a fan for sure.
I'm not done with the tribal chief gimmick. I mean, that's one of Roman's best gimmicks. Don't get me wrong.
For sure.
But I'm tired of like. Every time with the bloodline as a whole, it's like they all work together, go into a pay-per-view, get this big win, and then next night, cracks in the bloodline. Yeah. I mean, we've been hearing this since Sami Zayn has been in it, when Jay disliked him, when they turned out on Sami. It's just like, I'm tired of hearing almost every month, there's cracks in the bloodline, there's cracks in the bloodline. I'm tired of it.
I mean, that's the part of the story though. Like I ran through the whole story. Roman Reigns wins the title. His first real feud is against Jey Uso. Jey Uso kind of fell in line I don't think because he wanted to. I think because he had to.
He had to, for sure.
Like if Jey Uso is actually one of the most compelling baby faces like I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you though. That's a dude. Like I would say, I would put him in a tier of like that was like a Brock and Eddie type of thing. Like
Oh yeah.
like in terms of like the way it
Just the way it was built.
right,
the way
like
it was
Brock,
presented.
Brock the unbeatable monster. Roman's the unbeatable monster.
Underdog baby face.
Underdog baby face, likable, get the fans really invested. I was completely. I think I told y'all that Jey Uso Roman Reigns feud was like one of the greatest feuds I've ever
No,
seen.
yeah, that's definitely a top level feud for what 2020.
Yeah.
I'd sit here and say it was one of the feuds that carried the pandemic era.
So you look okay. So Jey Uso falls in line. Jimmy comes back. Jimmy Uso, nah, I don't mess with you. I ain't your blah
He
blah
wasn't
blah.
rocking with it at first.
All right, boom. He fall in line. Solo comes in. Really just an
Solo's
enforcer.
Solo doing
He's an enforcer. Sami Zayn comes in, take it to another level. So now it's like, okay, cool. We've been taking it up a level. That's my point of view on it. So I think this is it. This is where it has to end, right? I think that Cody Rhodes is the right place at the right time. He's the right man for it. Nobody else is as credible as Cody Rhodes. We could say Sami Zayn might be as over. They might be same level because people do go crazy when Cody come out. I mean, like that. Well, I don't know if it's just because it's a good song or it's just because he's that man.
This could be both.
It could be both. So I think the presentation of Cody Rhodes is a star. I don't think nobody else has the presentation as of right now. All right. Don't give me.
He got the presentation.
He has the presentation.
He's not ready yet quite for the main event, but he got the presentation.
I mean, they showed it in the Rumble with him literally lasting all the way through to
from
the end.
number one. Yeah, so
you know how I feel about
yeah,
Gunther.
it's coming. That's why when you just said nobody else got the presentation, I'm like, wait, but I ain't getting it out. Got
All
the
right,
presentation.
but I think this is where it ends, right? So there has been. This is the first time we've kind of seen dissension with all of them, though. Like.
Yeah,
Jay,
around.
Yeah, Jay. Remember, Jimmy wasn't. It was just Roman and Jay.
Yeah.
And then it was Roman and the Usos, and that was Roman Solo. It was Roman, Sammy.
Right.
Everybody was now
was full force.
Right. So now Sammy's out the loop. Jay is kind of like
in and out.
He don't know if he want to be with the bloodline or with Sammy. Like it's a confusion.
Solo is just there to just be an enforcer.
Yeah, just be
no character development yet, but we'll see where that goes. So I think if Cody doesn't win the title, I feel like I'm not going to be invested in him. But I am still completely invested. The promos have been insane.
Crazy.
Every promo since Cody's won the Rumble, the one he had with Paul Heyman, the one he had with Sami Zayn, and the one with Roman, like top tier. Like I'm like, man, it's like some theatrical stuff.
And I put everything into it.
And we always say like, I want to believe things that you say. I want to forget that I'm watching a show. I want to forget that I'm watching characters. I want to believe that I'm watching two compelling characters. I believe Roman Reigns. I believe Cody Rhodes. I believe Paul Heyman as that crooked, so, and I feel like they're going to have one of the best WrestleMania matches of modern time.
I agree with you because the one thing I'll say is that everything that they've done has been top tier. Like you said, the promos, the character work. This is, in my opinion, this is some of the best like character work and promos within the last few years. Like there's genuine storytelling. There's genuine, them just bringing in Cody's dad, not even as like an insult thing, just like a like a legacy thing. Like, yeah, when your dad was around, I remember he said this to me and said this and everything else, kept it going.
Hey, that Roman impression was tough.
You just took a point right off what I was thinking. I was just saying this earlier, how they bringing up Dusty, but it ain't disrespectful.
It's like a legacy.
Yeah, it's like how much he. I mean,
it's a little left field, but it's not completely like.
It's kind of like that thing where it's like they telling Cody, "Oh, Dusty never mentioned you around me,"
bro.
Like, or Paul Heyman saying that Roman was the son, Dusty always. It's like it's not really disrespectful, but it kind of is. So it's like, yeah.
The way I've been viewing the Cody and Roman feud, at least from a storytelling standpoint, it kind of brings me back. Now, you guys can agree or disagree with me when I say this. It kind of brings me back to Cena and The Rock, not the first time around, but the second time around, where he was like, look, this loss to you put me in a tailspin. It affected my life. So for this, I have to win. And it's like Cody and Roman. Cody is saying to himself, he had said ever since he came back, the one reason he came back was he wanted to be able to win the title. He can't necessarily show it to his dad because he passed, rest in peace, Dusty. But he wants to prove to himself that he can win the big one, win the world title, do what his father did when Cody was a kid. And for me, that's one of the reasons why I'm invested so heavily in it, because I want to see where it goes. Does Cody go over and win? Does Roman retain? Does Sami Zayn somehow get thrown into the mix before or after WrestleMania? Or hell, the night, maybe the second night. Who knows? We don't know. There's many different ways it could go. Roman could beat Cody and keep on going with his reign. Cody could win. Zayn could get involved in some way, shape, or form. We don't know. Like you were mentioning with Cody being over. Both Cody and Sami are heavily over. Whether it's hearing their theme music, their promos, because even Sami's promos have actually gotten better compared to when he first got brought up. Like this is like the best storytelling for him ever since like him and Kevin Owens rivalry back down in NXT. Like this is genuine like fight, thirst. The energy is there because Cody wants to win to prove it to his dad. Sami wants to win to dethrone Roman and break the bloodline once and for all.
He's the perfect babyface for this. There hasn't been a babyface as compelling. I think the last super compelling babyface that Roman fought was Jey Uso.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about that.
No,
Roman.
I thought you was just saying.
No, he was the most compelling babyface. I'll give you that though.
Brian.
But I think the most compelling babyface he's fought was Jey Uso, and that was at the very top.
That was really the layer, cause like you believed for a moment Jey could beat him, like Hell in the Cell. I'm like, bro, Jey could beat him. Jey can win the Universal title, but it's like at the same time, reality. It's like with the Sami Zayn and Roman match. It's like we had hope that Sami Zayn could win, but reality struck, and Roman Reigns retained the title. So it's like, yeah, man. Me personally, I feel like.
The big thing that led into people believing that could be Sami to be the one that goes back to that promo that Cody said that Monday before Elimination Chamber. He's like that next Monday, I don't want to see you on Raw. I want to see you at WrestleMania. And it really had the crowd going. Yeah. It put in the crowd's idea that Sami Zayn could be the one to dethrone Roman. He could be the one to main event with Cody. He could be the one to be a good WWE champion. And that's why I'm so invested in this road to WrestleMania, from Rumble to now leading up to Mania, has been one of the best storylines title-wise that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Sami Zayn face on a billboard though.
You had Cody over. Well, I guess Cody looked more presentable.
I mean, I'm just saying, Sami Zayn is
he looked a little rough.
Yeah.
I get you, bro.
I thought that one Friday that they're like, oh yeah, make sure he looks presentable. I thought they were actually gonna have him trim the beard, cut the hair, bring back how he looked.
But
that's when he became a full blown Uso.
Yeah, that's when they was telling him to clean himself up.
Yeah, and they was like, he's in it for a big disappointment.
Yeah, but
I think that was.
They turned. Yeah, but yeah, they
I ain't gonna say nothing.
That was when they turned it into the tribal court.
No, not that one.
No.
Oh no, that was on SmackDown.
Yeah, and then I think it led into the Kevin Owens problem because they're like, we were gonna.
That was the SmackDown we went to, right? Bro, why you laughing?
But it was the SmackDown we went to.
Because I forgot. Like I I remember that. That
when you was making a full blown.
Yeah, I remember that, but I forgot that was the SmackDown we was at. I thought that happened on Raw.
This is never going.
No, I'm not on that.
I know, but whether it's on purpose or an accident, this somehow gets brought up week after week.
The U.S. champion
on camera
not on
or
that.
off camera, it gets brought up.
The United States champion not on that, man. Look, it's cool, man. Like everybody miss opportunities to go to shows,
Also, on a side note for y'all, the title is back and it is fixed.
The United States Championship.
It's completely in one piece. Thank you, Brandon, for fixing it.
One piece.
We will try not to break it
somebody
this
broke
time.
the title.
We won't be snitching anymore.
Somebody broke the title.
This is a regular title, not
We
a
won't
spinner
be
title.
blatantly snitching. JC, you know what happens to snitches, gang?
What Dominic say happened to snitches when he was in there?
Bro, did you hear what happens?
You get dealt with.
Bro.
That's what Dom said. The most dangerous man in wrestling. But nah. We had talk about Dom and
I didn't snitch. I just said that the title was fixed. He was the one who snitched. Saying,
You snitched.
how?
And
You
called
did call him and tell
You
him.
did call him and tell him what
Yeah,
happened.
my man has broke the title. Man.
Like, I didn't know. Oh, damn.
My
But,
friend got a laugh out of it. He thought it was funny.
It's still snitching.
But yeah, so all in all, man, we just feel like if Cody Rhodes lose at WrestleMania, it's just gonna like Roman really gonna hit 1,000 days because it's like if he retained at WrestleMania, he gotta hit 1,000 days.
I think if Cody loses, there's no more credible baby faces.
You don't think so? I mean, they could build up. So they could still be. I mean, I was gonna say Kevin Owens, but at this point,
It's over. It's been
done that.
overdone.
he's had so many opportunities at
I
Roman.
think-
They killed him at the Royal Rumble. I'm surprised he's still alive.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
But here's the other wrench in it, and this is kind of going.
Sami Zayn really the other babyface, but if he gonna be in the tag division,
I'm gonna put a wrench in it though because this isn't from a story point. It's from a like backstage kind of creative standpoint. We got to remember who's back in creative now. We got to remember that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Vince don't have. He has some. Triple H is still in control of creative.
Yeah.
Triple H. Vince is just
board.
there.
He
Like,
on the board of
Yeah,
directors.
yeah, but no, there was a thing like I know it's going off topic, but they literally said the Omos Brock thing was a Vince thing.
yeah, you could tell that's a Vince thing.
Like,
I don't think Triple H would have went out and did something like that because it doesn't
Triple
make no
H wouldn't have
sense.
even probably used Omos for WrestleMania.
You saw Omos was off TV for a little
That's
while.
where it's kind of this one thing where it's like, what could happen?
You can kind of tell the type of stuff Vince like because you know the type of stuff
like
Vince
Bray
like.
Wyatt and Bobby Lashley, that feel like a Vince McMahon booking too. Like
That's why he's easing his way back in, so that worries me. Like, because, I mean, granted, Vince brought Cody back in, but the way Vince probably wanted to bring Cody back in and the way Cody wanted to be brought back in were probably two different things. Because you gotta remember, Cody said when he was gonna resign, he's like, look, I don't want none of this Stardust BS. I don't want none of this. I want to come in with my stuff that I've been doing. I want to come in as the American Nightmare and all that.
Vince said, okay, cool.
Right, it's a perfect character. It's perfect for him. So it's all this about. Can he pull it off, man? Can he beat the unbeatable? Can he beat the tribal chief Roman Reigns?
And I told you, I knew this was gonna happen. Roman is not taking him serious.
Yeah, I mean,
He put the title. He's like, have you ever won that one?
He better.
He beat Seth Rollins
I
3
feel
times.
like you should need to take Cody Rhodes. Every time he come out and he cut a promo, he's serious. He not playing. He not smiling. They keep bringing up his father. They keep just.
He beat Baron Corbin in the soup.
That's what I'm saying. Like, take Cody. You really should take everybody. Roman, I get it though. It's confidence. It's unbridled confidence. You're the champion for 900 plus days.
Well, let's say it this way to kind of just wrap up the video. Either way, coming out of the main event of Cody and Roman, either way we're in for a surprise. Whether it's Cody dethroning and winning the title, or Roman retaining. Either way, the fans are generally going to be shocked. Whether it's in a good way, a bad way, in a neutral way, who knows?
Because it's really like a lot of people been just foregone conclusion that Cody winning, but it's far from a foregone conclusion.
I mean, I thought Roman's title reign could have ended on a couple occasions.
Yeah, like.
But
I thought back at Clash at the Castle, it had a good.
there was a good chance for sure. I was a little iffy on that.
People really believed that Sami Zayn could have beat him. Like, people really had that in their head. Like, Sami could beat Roman Reigns. It's perfect. But, man, Cody Rhodes had the opportunity, man. But, yeah, that's really... We just wanted to really just discuss if Cody lose, like, how would that change the trajectory of this story, you know, so...
We, in a sense, kind of wanted to hop into that, like, parallel universe of what if, like, there's a foregone conclusion that he wins, but there's that what if this happens instead? What if Roman retains? What if Sami Zayn gets thrown in the mix? What if he wins the main event? Anything could happen. There's many different, like, trajectories we could go with this.
I'm sticking with what I've been saying. The whole bloodline is going down at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give y'all. WrestleMania. We got a couple of weeks.
It's
Maybe
like
first and second.
So
A little bit under a month.
We're on March 5th, so basically about a month.
So we're gonna predict WrestleMania. The card. Once the card is done, we're gonna predict the show. I'm gonna give y'all all my predictions on the WrestleMania predictions. Who I feel like gonna win all the matches. But yeah, that's all we got for y'all today. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what to do.
One other thing I'm gonna say real
Y'all
quick.
know what to do.
One thing I'm gonna say real quick for all my AEW fans, since it is that Sunday, March 5th.
Come on, bro.
I just want to say I hope y'all enjoy Revolution tonight. That's all I'm saying.
AEW's Revolution.
So
I enjoy AEW, man. Have fun with that.
But yeah, that's how Tommaso Ciampa stuff.
Hey, he was that man.
I'm waiting for someone to do like the Pete Dunne and just have like.
Nah, that's nasty.
I ain't gonna put the title on my mouth. But if I had a mouth guard on, maybe I'd do it. But yeah. But I'm your boy Morrow.
I'm your boy Emily.
Money making jam, we out.
We out.